Councilor Coviello.
This is a question for the city manager or clarification. It was my understanding that this is a process question and moving forward with these contracts, and it was my understanding that these contracts weren't public until last Thursday evening. Can you relay? Was that the way? That's the impression I got from you.
Well, there's basically, and I'll have the negotiators speak to that. There are two parts to that. The first part is the actual contract that the Police Commission votes on. The second part comes when you are deliberating on the cost items within the contract. What we basically spoke about tonight were many of the cost items. So the cost items obviously are in the collective bargaining agreement, like the collective bargaining agreements are available all the time. Most of the things that were brought up here tonight have been available for, through all the contracts as was discussed. But the issue relative to the cost items, which you discussed, what you discussed in non-public as a council, under the law, you have certain responsibilities to accept or reject the contract based on those items. With regards to the contract being available, I think I personally did not understand that the full contract could be made available, but the items you talked about in non-public, really something that would have to stay in non-public.
Okay, thank you. That clarifies that statement. So moving forward, could we be sure to either announce that it's in the library the moment that the commissions vote on a contract, somehow put it on the website saying it's available in the library? Because was it available in the library beforehand?
It's been available, and it would be available, and I'm not sure if it was available in the library beforehand or not. The existing contracts are available in the library. But if the council so directs, we certainly can put those in the library as soon as the commissions vote on them, or the school board votes on them. One thing I would have to just caution that we would have to put that it still has another step, because you don't want people having be misinformed.
Right.
But certainly we can do that if that's the desire of the city council.
I've heard a lot of complaints from citizens that this is released on Thursday and you're voting on Monday,
okay.
and I didn't know, and it sounds like you didn't know as well that.
Well, it really is a fine line as to what is able to be discussed.
Right, and just putting that out just open, and I know it's probably a discussion for another time. So.